You say hi to everything like this. Say hi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our live stream. Ben just walked in to get something, so we're starting off here. Hopefully you guys will join us soon. We have lots of fun things to talk about. Hopefully you guys had a great week. Although it is 2020, you never know what's going to happen. Like, I'm just watching for aliens. I'm watching.
Yes.
Like, they must be next. Either that or it's a meteor.
But yeah, let us know.
Earthquake, volcano. I'm expecting the worst.
Make sure you let us know that you're here as well. Our friend the Cicada's back. He never misses a live stream.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He never misses a live stream. He just stopped. Maybe he'll, I don't know. Anyway, but let us know you're here. Kind of say something in the chat. Let us know that you're with us tonight. We'll get started with what we're going to talk about here. Just a few minutes, just kind of letting people get here, I guess would be the way to say it, right? Move this camera. I think I started a little farther back. We're actually trying to work on our set. That's what we were talking about before coming on, because we're trying to find something that works. And that's been hard to find the spot in our house, because we didn't buy a house to do live streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, so
maybe
our fault.
Maybe we need green screens.
Green screens.
Can we green screen it?
I've heard of such a thing. You mean like when some people live stream, they put up a background?
Yeah.
Fake?
Yeah.
Like water.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's something to do.
You
know.
guys ever do that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
whenever they join us, they can tell us.
They can tell us if they have done because we do need to find a good backdrop. And the problem with being outside is I think before too long it's going to get cold. Of course,
cold is okay.
Cold is relative because it's 105 degrees here today.
I think I'll take a little bit of cold.
A little bit of cold would be nice. So, yeah. Texas Beach Bum, welcome. Say, hey, no fishies biting with all this. Is it windy down the coast? We're not planning on going to the coast this weekend. We were thinking about going to a lake maybe.
I'm sorry, but Labor Day weekend and all of the dumb boaters are out. And since we boat a lot, I'm always afraid to go. If we're on the beach, it's going to be crowded. You're trying to fish. Everybody's stepping on your line. They don't even pay attention when you're bringing in a shark. They're like,
last holiday weekend, bringing in a shark. And people were just like, not even, I'm like yelling shark. And they're just like, whatever.
Not doing anything.
But very windy all week. I guess it's that time. Is it that?
Even early in the morning?
Early morning too.
Even at 6 a.m. it's windy?
I've seen some of his videos. He gets up early in the morning.
I know. I see him goes out before all the people are there, which is probably the best idea, actually.
In the water, but if you say the water's not even flat.
Well, maybe because of the storm, the winds are still high, or the storm is still high.
Yeah. It says yes early.
Even at 6 a.m.
Wow, that's crazy. We've had days like that where we've gone out and we shouldn't have. It's like 20 some miles an hour or 25 miles an hour wind.
Yeah, we end up turning it around.
Turn around and go back. It's like, no, it's not worth it. Don't beat us up. But I guess as we get started here, I was thinking today is probably the saddest day for most fishermen in Texas, at least. Yeah.
Because everybody's fishing licenses
all just expired. So I got to go drop more money on these things.
Every year you got to get the hunting and the fishing. This year I might get a hunting license. Do I have to get the combo?
You have to get if you're intending to do so. You have to get the super
combo.
Thinking
about going hunting this year?
He says not mine. Do you have like a legacy one or something like that? Because I don't have.
Well, if you buy the year to date, it doesn't expire.
No. But they have legacy. Like they used to sell, I think, like legacy licenses. Like you could pay for your children or something. You could buy one that's like good for their life. Or if you're, I think, military vet, that might have something. Oh, year to date. Okay,
year to date. If you have the year to date. Yeah,
year to date then.
Just whenever you buy it.
Yeah, well, mine have all expired. I actually did use though this year my tag for my redfish, but then I bought an extra tag and didn't use it. I lost it 2 weeks ago now. I had a one that was over slot and got cut off in my trolling motor, so ended up losing that one. And Karen didn't fill her tag this year. So
no, I mean I caught a lot of slot reds. Just
we caught good slot
reds. Then I caught one that was 28 inches right on the verge.
There, so we didn't tag it. Although it's probably game warden bait. They like it when it's right there,
What is the slot?
over 20.
Oh,
So it's like 28 and a half.
yeah.
If it's 28 and like 1/8. Because
So if
that's
it's
how
28
that's how game
exactly-
wardens roll.
Yeah, well.
Game wardens are no joke. But anyway, so new licenses. Got to go drop the money on that. So that'll be fun. Although I was seeing from some people's posts, Academy's having a huge fishing sale right now. I was seeing posts all over Facebook about that. That Academy was like all their lures, they're putting everything like on clearance. So
The rods that we just bought.
probably not. But that would be nice.
Yeah.
We would buy some new rods. She snapped a rod. I think we talked about that. Did we talk about that last time?
I think so.
She
Yeah,
ended up
we did
snapping a
talk
rod.
about. But Academy, they gave us the money back, so we bought different rods.
Yeah.
Hopefully not to snap.
Anyway, so saddest day of 2020 so far, right? New license day.
Mhm.
And when you have unfilled tags, all my tags for hunting are unfilled because I go on a ranch where they fill the tags for me. So it's
Oh,
deer
I see.
management. So
Oh, that's right.
see, Jerry said bought one last year, never went. Boats are still stored waiting on me, and no one to. Oh man,
What did
no
he say?
fishing buddies. Ah, Jerry, that's horrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Never went. Boat's still
Aw.
stored, nobody to go with. Man, we got to work on that. Maybe in the chat, maybe somebody's close to you or something. Find a fishing buddy. That's gonna be.
I know you need fishing
Need
buddies.
fishing
It's
buddies.
always more fun.
I've got a permanent fishing buddy, so I'm good. I'm
yeah,
good
so
on
don't
that.
tick me off.
So no, yeah, that's the way it goes. Hey, Saltwater Born.
Hey, wearing the new
I
shirt.
got the shirts. Good.
Yeah.
Love them, and they are cool. It's like still 100 and some odd
Mhm.
degrees here right now. So anyway,
Saltwater born shirt.
yeah, because today it was hot and humid.
Yeah.
We don't get the humidity
when
here.
it
but
has
it
the
was
humid, it's just
humid.
it's bad. It's when the combo.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Texas Beach Bum says, yeah, there are. Oh, Bouquet Academy. Already empty. Okay. Yeah. Roy's is good. I've driven past Roy's every time I'm in Corpus,
And you haven't gone in.
and I haven't stopped. I don't know why. I probably need to. You got to explore new tackle shops.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
important.
but we'll probably spend money if you stop.
That's true. Yeah. But tonight, I think our main discussion, what we were going to talk about, favorite fish.
Okay.
That's what I thought we'd talk about, favorite fish, because
To eat or catch?
both, I think, eating and catching. I think because they don't have to be the same. The same fish doesn't have to be the one you eat and catch. It could be ones that you just simply like looking at, like your favorite, like a Nemo fish or something. I don't think you're gonna eat
A
I
clownfish.
don't think you're gonna eat a clownfish.
All right, you start.
All right, so I think that's tough. You want to have anything? Favorite
start.
fish? No, I'm posing the question here.
Favorite fish to eat or catch?
Well, let's start with catch.
My favorite fish to catch is redfish by far
Really? Does it fight?
because they love to run. You
Hmm.
know, so when you got a redfish on your line, it's not just they're gonna come in easy. They're gonna be like, "Zzz," and when they see the boat, they go back out.
They go back out. Or the rocks. You're
And-
jetty fishing.
It gets exciting. So they pull their weight in fish, even if they don't weigh that much.
They can
fight-
pull some
They
drag.
fight their weight.
Pound for pound.
Mm-hmm.
They're really
They
good.
do. They really like that. I want to catch a tuna one day.
Tuna.
So that could be my favorite fish to fight, but I want to catch one, but I haven't gone out for tuna yet. So yeah, redfish, especially those big fighters, they love to fight.
Yeah, redfish are fun. I do enjoy their fight.
The black drum,
Oh, no.
they don't fight quite the same.
No, they pull down.
Yeah,
They pull down. They don't like
just
to come up
don't.
the
They don't
surface.
run quite as much.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And let's see what we say. Yeah, let us know your lady fish are fun. Actually, we just shot a video. Is it coming out tomorrow? No, tomorrow's different.
Tomorrow's
2
catfish.
weeks. 2 weeks. We shot one where my littlest one, Cohen, he hooked into a ladyfish. It was like right, as soon as we got there, he hooked into a nice. It was probably 18 inches.
What do they call poor man's tarpon?
Yeah,
Right?
and you see his little fishing stance. He's just holding on to this thing, and it's
Zoom,
flying up out of the
zoom,
water. And it's
zoom,
zooming all over
everywhere.
the place. He had a blast with that, and
I had to help him. I had to hold the rod tip up because he just couldn't control
yeah,
that
no,
thing.
he could. Yeah, but it was pretty funny. Ladyfish are fun, and they make for good redfish bait. So actually, I think that one's still in my freezer.
Yeah, it is. Redfish, shark.
Shark,
I mean, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff eats
A
that.
lot of stuff.
Let's see. Jerry says Roy's is a great place to stop. Yeah, maybe we have to stop in there. Just stop and see what they got. I haven't been there. Dang, your wife has birds too. I think. Oh, you hear the birds? No, what birds are out there? We've got green jays.
There's
They
green
make a lot
jays.
of
We
noise.
have a pair of Orioles that
We do have
lives
a pair of
here.
Orioles out here.
Baltimore Orioles. That's so strange.
Saltwater Born
But-
says for us 50-50 reds and snook. You know, I've only caught one snook, and it was out of Padre.
Padre Island.
Yeah, I went
they
down
had
to
some
South
there.
Padre and I got a snook, and it was not even that big. I mean, it was like maybe 14, 15 inches.
I
But
think
I
they
was
fight-
still
they-
excited
they
'cause I was
fight
like,
a redfish
It's
too.
pretty rare. From what I understand, it's pretty rare to catch snook here. I don't know why. We got a lot more reds. You guys got a lot more snook. But
Texas beat. Oh, he says tuna next
tuna
month.
next month.
Go to tuna.
Deep
I just
sea.
didn't know if I have to go stay overnight. That's the only thing that makes me nervous.
Depends
Is
how close
sleeping
they
on a
come
boat.
in.
So if I don't
Depends how
have to
close they
sleep
come
on the
in.
boat, I'm all about it.
Yeah, if they come in close enough. But part of it, that's going to be weather dependent too. That's going to be
Yeah. But Florida has all the snook, right?
Yeah. Florida's about snook, and because like their slam is the Florida slam is different than Texas slam. We say a slam is a speckled trout, a red, and a flounder.
Right.
Theirs would be a speckle, a trout, and a snook. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's the Florida slam.
Probably
'Cause they don't
because
put a
the
flounder
snook
in
are
there.
more prevalent.
I don't think they put a flounder in there. They put the snook.
They says yes.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I would
So
like to catch a snook. That would be fun, especially a big one.
so Karen's favorite fish, redfish to fight.
Mhm.
All right.
Might be tuna yet. I haven't had it.
Oh, you haven't had tuna fight yet. My favorite fish to fight, to catch. I think I actually like this because we don't get them all that much. I think I like flounder. Okay. But they don't. I mean, it's not that they fight good, but it's just like it seems like they're rare here. They're hard to find. You got a nice flounder this year. I think you got a big fish award for that one, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. You caught it right off the jetties. But I listen because I think it's like you're. I'm not always targeting them, and so then all of a sudden you got one,
Yeah.
and that's cool. It's a
I
good
was
surprise.
targeting them though.
Yeah.
I
I
was
like the
bouncing
surprise
on
of
the
it.
bottom because I wanted a flounder, and it was late in the season, so that's probably all that was going to be there.
Yeah, February. I think it was February, sometime in February. Yeah, it's cold. So yeah, so I think that's why I like. That's why I think flounder just all of a sudden, bam, there's flounder, and I like that. But you can't beat the fighter of redfish, not here, especially because they shallow water. They love it. It's good. So I think it'd be a toss up, especially here. Now coming from the north, it'd definitely be a striped bass or rockfish, because those will run too, and they get huge, 50,
get
60, 70 pound. They get monster.
Tuna, Woody's in Port A. Oh yeah, that's where
Oh,
we
yeah.
go
12
for.
hours though.
Usually, I take that trip with the kids, and we do red snapper out of Woody's.
You know, we've done but 25 miles out. That's going to take you some time in that slow load.
Yep, 12 hours.
12-hour trip.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Or the overnight.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Never slept. Well, I guess I slept on a cruise, but that's count.
Yeah, that doesn't count as sleeping on a boat. That's typical.
And then I guess on the flounder side of things, I went to Alaska and caught that halibut, and that
wasn't your favorite fish to fight?
It wasn't a fight. It was like dragging dead weight off the bottom of the ocean. I mean, it was like 400
kind of like
foot
a
of
big
water.
giant red snapper. You're just wheeling
Yeah, it took
it
me
up.
45 minutes to get that thing in the boat, and then it was like just dragging up like you just had a tire. I didn't fight. I mean,
It
maybe
just
it like
weighs a
bounced his
lot.
head some, but it wasn't like that. So but it
Did
wasn't
you have
like
to
a
have
fight.
a vest or something strapped to you?
No.
No?
And now when I caught the wahoo, yeah, they did. That's because they ever thought it was a sailfish. But let's see. So when you see a school of tuna swim next to the boat, it's crazy fun. I can imagine because they run too. They're streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, offshore fishing here is good. I know not to crap on Texas at all because obviously Texas, but Louisiana is supposed to be a little better for offshore
Well, it's because you can get
because
there
it's
faster.
so much closer.
So, like, I've heard if you want to go tuna fishing and you don't want the 12-hour
Go out
drive,
of Louisiana.
you can go out of certain parts of Louisiana and only have half that drive.
Yeah. It's
So it's a
like comes
6-hour
much
trip and you're
closer.
there. That's what I've
Yeah,
heard. Parts of Louisiana you can go out of.
Yeah. Venice.
Yes.
Venice, Louisiana. That's what I've heard. That going out of there, you'll get it better. But
Mhm.
but the thing about fishing the Gulf here and Florida too, I think, just the variety of species.
Mhm.
I mean, because I was thinking when you're talking about favorite fish, pompano. I'm not even caught a pompano yet. You've caught pompano.
Mhm.
Kyle's caught pompano.
Yeah, they're here in Texas.
I catch
They're just
catfish.
not as catfish. You know, they're a lot more
I
prevalent.
bet you Texas beach bums caught some pompano.
Probably, and a whole lot of catfish too.
Yeah, there's catfish. Yeah. Caught one last week in the surf. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Is
But
that because the
how
water?
many
It's gotta be waterfall.
catfish? Texas beach bum, you tell me how many catfish you'll catch before you catch the pompano. I mean, how many? Will you catch 5 and then 1 pompano? Because
It's a ratio of like 100 to 1.
I know, right? 100 to 1.
You got to put in your time with the
Because
hard
it's
heads.
like every 5 minutes there's a hard head. Woo, they eat everything. The
Yeah.
fish bites, the cut bait, they eat
Yeah,
everything.
everything.
Even the live mullet. They just swallow it all.
Yeah, so crazy. Anyway, let's see. So now redfish. Now to eat.
To eat.
Your favorite. What do you think tastes the best?
Now redfish is really delicious. I just made ceviche out of it, and it's great.
Okay,
I
looks
love
like we've
flounder.
got somebody that's inappropriate in chat. So let's figure out how to deal with that. Give me just a second, guys. I'm not really sure who this is, and I'm going to get rid of him from chat. Let's see if that does this. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know who that is. If I see him again, I'm going to have to ban him. I don't know if I hide it. If you, hopefully I'm doing this right. This is the first time this has happened. So sorry about that. Let's see. I think I hit him. So hopefully he's gone. Hopefully he's gone. But if something else comes back again, I'm sorry about that. I don't even know where that came from. Don't even know who that is.
Had
So
a pompano off a popper?
off of Rooster Popper. Very nice.
I always use a pompano rig, but then I still get whiting and catfish on a pompano.
Wow. Yeah.
Little bitty catfish, dumb ones like this.
Yeah. But anyway,
So the favorite ones
that
to
kind
eat.
of broke my train of thought.
You asked me favorite fish to eat.
Favorite fish. Oh, favorite fish to eat. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I love
All
me
right.
some flounder in just a pan of butter. I mean, just put some butter and some garlic and the flounder. I love that. I also thought the pompano was one of the best tasting fish I've ever had. So that one's a toss-up to me.
Pompanos, they do taste good.
And there's so little waste. They don't have a big head, so you get so much more meat out of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
To eat.
Mm-hmm.
Flounder are good.
Mm-hmm.
Flounder are good to eat. I don't mind trout. I don't know
Sea
if I'm
trout
not.
is good.
Yeah.
You know, sheep's head is actually
Sheep's
really
head-
good to eat.
sheep's head is good. We haven't gotten sheep's head. very much.
I've missed them lately. I haven't gotten that many.
We haven't gotten sheep's head.
Normally, I catch a
They
lot
must have
more
gotten
in April.
Target them. Yes, that's what I did. Texas Beach Bum. Yeah, I right, and I think I did that. Like I said, that's the first time that's ever happened. But yeah, I've had some completely off the subject of fishing, but in our comments on our videos,
Mhm.
just like
Yeah.
they've got to be fake accounts. They've got to be bots.
Okay.
But like they're like the sex videos. I mean, it's nuts.
Oh,
And
my
so I've
goodness.
had to block a lot more than what.
Hmm.
I mean, our small little account. I don't
I don't even
know, like,
why
what are
they
you doing?
care to post on our
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the trolls these days, but I don't understand. But don't feed them, right?
Yeah.
Don't feed the trolls. But we have never gigged for flounder, but do like eating them. I think they're really, really tasty. But I think the thing that actually gets me with eating fish preparation is key. How you prepare the fish makes a big difference.
So Texas Beach Swim says you should get moderators to help.
Moderators. Oh yeah.
So that you're not the only one having to nap.
That's a good call. Yeah, we'll have to make some moderators. That'd be good. Yeah, because sometimes you look away and you don't pay attention and try to catch back up, and yeah, like I said, that's just something I haven't dealt with before. But I was watching one live stream one of these times. Oh man, who was it? Oh, I don't remember who it was, so I'm not even going to mention his name because I don't remember. But he got swatted on his live stream. Somebody called the police while he was live streaming.
Oh, I heard about that.
That's
like just to make him mad and
I don't
told
even
the police
know.
that
That is so dangerous.
That he was doing.
That he had his he was like streaming or something. Yeah, it was nuts. And so here he is live streaming, and I don't know. People are crazy. And there are a lot of idiots in the world. That's for sure. And I think people, actually, I think people are being off fishing topic, but I think people are getting isolated more because of just the situation that the nation's in, and people do some really crazy things when they're isolated because we're kind of community people.
Could be, but also the online community has always been difficult.
I will say though, the fishing online community, the people that actually fish, like we're talking about the people that have joined us, people from last week,
they're actually really supportive.
Really great people. I mean, we've had met some really great people doing this. So I'm glad that far outweighs any of the nut jobs that are.
You talk fishing, it's cool. We talk politics, all of a sudden everyone wants to go down your throat.
Show me your fish pictures. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, so eating, I think the key is preparing, because like if you do catfish good, the way you do the catfish, the way you prepare it, make sure the bloodlines are out, making sure that the snappers are mangrove snappers really good. And don't forget about mangrove
snappers are very good.
That's another fish y'all get in Florida a lot.
Wild-caught snapper. And
Investigator, welcome. I don't know if I said hey to you, but welcome to the live stream. Glad you joined us tonight.
When we go red snapper, deep sea out of Woody's at Port A, we go with our kids and they let us bring back 2 fish each. We end up with 75 pounds of red snapper. And that lasts us 6 months because I just freeze it. I vacuum seal it and freeze it in 1 pound bags so that we can eat it. It's very, very good.
Yeah. Oh. It says they are such a nuisance when we're fishing for snook. A nuisance. Oh man, the mangrove snapper. Oh. Yeah, man. They are, but we don't get. That's another fish we don't get that many of. They are here. They're hard to find. But part of it is we don't have a lot of structure in our water. We don't have trees in the water. We don't have a lot of docks.
At Padre, I found more mangrove snapper, but we just don't go there that often.
It says yet to catch a mangrove snapper. You know where I've heard they hang? Texas Beach. They've been hanging in Corpus Christi Bay.
Near the bridges.
That's where I've been hearing.
That bridge right there.
Yeah.
And then right in front of Ingleside.
Yeah, I've been hearing that they've been hanging over there. And of course out at the gas wells. Gas wells is what I've heard too. They've been hanging around there. If you have a boat to get to the gas wells. If you don't, then they say they've been hanging there right at the causeway going into Portland. Near the Lexington. Yeah, right on that little strip right there. That's where I've been hearing it. And I saw that you were at the Lexington here just recently. So
we went there recently.
Also. Yeah, we were on the Lexington. It's cool. Mm-hmm. Big.
Yeah, it was a long tour.
Yeah.
I would get lost, but I was surprised at how low the ceilings were. I thought men must have been shorter back then or something, because I thought I was going to bang my head half the time. What do you memorize? You're walking like a duck.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine claustrophobic. But anyway, so that's your favorite fish to catch. That's your favorite fish to eat. Got mine. Mm-hmm. Now, prettiest fish.
Oh.
The fish that you just look at it and say, this fish is just beautiful. And if you guys are in the live chat, tell me what you guys think too. It doesn't have to be something that you catch, but something just think this is just a beautiful fish.
Sometimes.
I tell you what I don't like. It's going to sound terrible. I don't like sea turtles. I don't like sea turtles.
No, especially on the jetties, they're always eating my bait and everything.
Yeah, no, sea turtle's no good for me.
Sometimes a really, good sized redfish that still has the blue colors
Blue in the tail.
in the tail, and they've been eaten all on shrimp. And then you see the spot. Sometimes those speckled trouts can be really
white
pretty.
is the prettiest fish to me. Wow. Scariest fish too, perhaps. Yeah.
A little bit scary.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be like beautiful. I'd be like run,
Right.
or swim. I don't know.
Struggling with this one. I didn't think it'd be that hard. Texas Beach Bum says that pompano, they look kind of cool. They do. They're so unique to a fish. And ribbon fish.
Oh,
I don't like
I
ribbon fish.
hate those guys. They're bait stealers. You can't ever catch them. Their mouths are so small, and they steal that shrimp and run away. If there's ribbon fish in the area, I hightail it out of there.
Like ribbon fish.
No, that's bait stealers.
Yeah.
But
got nothing?
well, I already said the redfish when they have that.
Really? You're sticking with redfish. You just become.
They're pretty.
You're a fan.
I mean, the big uglies are not beautiful.
No, that is not
a big old
fish.
black drum
That is
is just not pretty. I mean, even the redfish, if they get too big, they get those big old lips, and they're just not as pretty.
Yeah, the slot ones are definitely
Mhm.
beautiful. I actually think a schnook is a beautiful fish. I think
And
it's
pretty yellow colors.
Yeah,
on
it's got the
top.
yellows, it's got the greens, it's got the stripe that runs right down the middle. It's just a very distinct fish. I think I like
The
that.
pompano is cool because after it dies, it gets that shade of yellow
Yeah.
next to it. So that's really pretty.
So video.
Oh, a dolphin, like a Dorado.
Dolphin
those,
are pretty.
Look at those
That is
big
true.
colors of blue and
I've
green.
only caught one of those. I've actually caught one.
Those are
Those
amazing.
are pretty. I've never actually eaten
Yeah, I
one.
almost feel bad killing
Fresh
it
mock.
because it's so colorful.
Yeah, they get those schoolies. I saw one of the videos that Saltwater Born put out, and they were getting all kinds of schoolies, and they were just once they start coming in, it's like they're all over the place. So tomorrow's video
Mara's video
is a staple. If you were in the fish YouTube community, chances are you've done a video like the one we're doing tomorrow. But we had to do it.
catch, clean, and cook.
It's a catch, it's catch, clean, cook, catch and cook. And it is hardhead catfish.
Oh yeah, for the first time,
We got brave.
I cooked our hardhead. I always thought they were trash fish, and I still was like, I still think it's not necessarily worth all the trouble, but we ate it, and it tasted like regular.
Well, don't
catfish.
tell them,
Oh,
then we'll watch the video.
I'll watch it.
No,
They'll watch
No,
how to
it-
cook it.
we were kind of thinking there's no way this fish is going to taste good. Yeah.
Well, you'll
and,
find out. Then.
Find
You'll
out.
find out.
But that day, part of it, the first hurricane that hit the coast.
I have to go get the kids.
All right, I'll finish up with this. The first hurricane that hit the coast this year, we were there in Port Bolivar when in Port Bolivar, Texas, right on the Louisiana border, when that hurricane came through, and we just happened to be there. And the day after, I was like, I'm going fishing because I'm here, and the water was so chocolate, it was just all just jacked up water, and hardheads. Oh my goodness, I've never caught hardheads as big. And I've never caught as many as I caught then. So it was just constant hardheads everywhere. So eventually we're looking at these things, and Karen says, do you think you can eat them? And I was just like, I don't think so. I was like, they're trash. You throw them back. I'm not the type of person that beats them up. Some people, they throw them on the beach. I don't do that. I put them back in the water. They're God's creation too, even if I don't like them. But in any case, we were saying, all right, well, let's keep a couple. Let's keep a couple of the bigger ones and see how it turns out. So that's what we did. And so you guys check out that video tomorrow. But thank you all for joining us on the live stream. Thanks for some of you I might be contacting here to see if you can help me out with the moderating. I'm kind of embarrassed that happened tonight where that guy came in. That's just terrible. So sorry about that. But I'm going to work on the moderator thing and make sure that we get some help with that, so that especially those of you that come each time, maybe I'll be contacting you and help me out with that moderating, because man, I don't want that to happen again. And there are a bunch of just weirdos out there that I don't know how they get off doing that stuff, but they do. And so we need to handle that. But anyway, thank you all for joining us on this live stream. We'll do these every Tuesday at 7, just hanging out a little bit, just having a little bit of conversation. And we'll probably do some polls and things to find out what kind of things people want to talk about. But thanks for joining us. Hope you all have a great evening, and we'll see you all soon. Check out our video tomorrow. It goes live. We'll see you all then.